Hello, folks. Today is going to be a very short video because I have a lot to tell you. That makes all kinds of sense, right? And what I'm going to do, because there is a whole bunch of things going on right now, huge amount. And I don't want to just dump everything on you all at once. So, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing some bite sized clips, maybe about 15 minutes, 20 minutes each one, because each particular instance situation is something that really needs to be focused on and you need to hear. And then I will encapsulate everything by the end of the week because everything's evolving. So just know some good things are happening. Today is to help you to understand and remind you as we go through this week that much of what is going on is what's called the fog of war, when things are coming at you from all directions and you're just tired. It has been going on for a long time. So I wrote a report that I'm going to read to you, and it's short. Please listen to it. Give me your thoughts. Like this video if you like it, become a subscriber if you are not one yet. And let's move on. Let's go straight forward to what it is we're going to talk about. Okay, what I'm going to be showing you is actually on our CVine website. That's c-fine.com, c-fine.com. And I'm bringing you here because all of the reports that I give you are put on here. And also, I'm pointing out to you that we do have a section here, if you are so willing to do so, to donate to Happen to help with our travel donations and all our Gitmo reporting and everything. That's this right here that helps immensely if you are so inclined. Okay, so I'm going to go over here to our report, which is how we are winning in the midst of fog during a quiet war. The fog of war has a way of causing those in battle to miss critical aspects of their environment. Situational awareness becomes dulled and movements slow down. We can't see clearly, including the miracles and positive forward movements of winning. We are tired and demoralized by looking for things to happen the way we expect them to. Most are indoctrinated to be spoon fed the news instead of observing it might be happening right in front of us. This is a quiet war. Remember? A war where attacks are subtle. Therefore, we have to focus carefully on the quiet battles being won. But that means that we're going to have to pay attention and use critical thinking without distractions. I feel you. I'm emotionally dragging also. This great awakening business is like being in God's boot camp, and the training is brutal. Oh, I guess it makes sense if we're going to be prepared to win the ultimate battle. Am I right? Unfortunately, there is much many of us have missed because of having difficulty seeing through our clouded minds. This includes noticing we are close to arriving at our destination. Have you noticed how Obama and Biden have been trying to close Gitmo down for years, but haven't been able to? Why is that? I do believe, as Trump has already stated in 2018, that he wants to keep Gitmo open for a bunch of bad guys. That's his quote. But the bad guys continue to cover things up. Many remain hidden and act covertly. Read that again. You don't want to leave any part of a cancer behind, or it will come back stronger. There must be a clean sweep. Remember, the bad is mixed in with the good. It's not all bad, nor is it all good. The tares are hiding among the good wheat, and the wheat is now being sorted for harvest time. Have you considered that? Together, we are watching a global crime syndication at work, in my opinion. Remember how the CIA controlled Kim Jong un in North Korea? What happened? Trump ended the Korean War and stopped the nuclear threats from happening. And he shook hands in the demilitarized zone for the first time in over 50 years. What did that mean? Peace. Hello? Observe how everything is beginning to come out. Have you read the Conestraro leak that was just released from the Office of Military Commission's defense investigator? The leak was highly classified, and it's huge. What would cause a highly respected man in such a high position to just about toss away his career like that? If you have to know the history, this is a side note that I'm interjecting. There is a lot behind that. If you have not read the Conestoga report, please take the time to do that. It is up on our website. I digress. Going back, his leak proved that parts of the CIA FBI orchestrated 9/11 with Saudi officials from the old regime, and it was backed by multiple signed affidavits from highly respected individuals. This went along with much else in January 2020 tribunal transcripts that laid out all the other CIA FBI transgressions going on since April 2001, before 9/11, and so much else. Now, I'm going to again inflect here that it was from April 2001 to October 2001 that the CIA, FBI were listening to chatter on multiple lines. And we don't even know how many people were on each of those individual lines, listening to all the planning, the who, the how, the when, the where, the what, everything that was going to be happening. So they were aware, and this has been documented in the transcripts many times in the pre-trials throughout the years. But again, I'm going back. Now, plus 3,700 architects and engineers peer-reviewed Professor Halsey's 4-year forensic analysis of the 9/11 Building 7 freefall collapse at the University of Alaska Fairbanks, for the most part proving that all 3 buildings were controlled demolition, citing Building 7 as the proverbial smoking gun. Most are focusing on the wrong things because we're being diverted everywhere. And this is common during the last vestiges of battle because of being weary. Your head may be dragging, but if you can find the strength to look up, you will see what is going on in real time. Have you considered we are part of a sting operation globally? We are being shown now because the fog is beginning to clear. We became lost in the fog of continual psyops and counter psyops, and we're taking the hits from each side. Maybe we could now choose to duck and get out of the way? Have we had enough? Hopefully, my words will suggest a redirection of what you observe and connect the dots like a good sting investigator along with your team of private eyes. We are winning because the light is shining in the recesses of the dark hidden corners. Exposure is nigh, and the sifting will begin soon. Okay, folks, as I said, this was just a brief clip that I was doing. I have much else to tell you. I want to ask you your opinion before I move forward. Should I do a couple of these short ones a day to help you catch up? I hate to do the long ones because most people don't listen through the entire thing, and there's so many very important things coming up. So anyway, stay tuned for the next one. I'm going to be doing it right after this, but I'll leave it up to you whether I post it on the same day or not. Good day, everybody. Good things are happening. Keep an eye out. You can see it for yourself.